preparing another sermon journal notes page. And this one I wanted to keep a little bit simple, but I wanted to use some bright orange and yellow. And of course I'm always loving my Naples yellow because it just softens colours just so beautifully. And I needed to add paint over this surface because I'd used some leftover mixed up gesso with some clear gesso, so it was quite gritty. And you think about using fine pens and felt tip pens over a gritty surface, they don't go so well. So I wanted to fill up all those little pits and rough bits that were on that page. And also too, my great friend Kel, we've been friends for years and years and years, she's just launched a new set of butterfly stickers of her complete design, and she sent me some as a thank you because I was the one originally that inspired her to get into selling her butterflies and own embellishments on Etsy, which prompted her then to look at getting stickers because she couldn't get really nice butterfly stickers the type that she liked. So she created some, and she sent me a packet of mixed butterflies as a thank you, and I have to say a big thank you to her. I used a little bit of fluoro yellow here just to pep up that yellow in the middle, and I like that kind of really streaky colour. So I get out my black Tombow here and a water pen, and the aqua brush for some reason just was blocked and didn't get any water, so I just got another one. Yay! And so what I wanted to do was to create the journaling drips as lines for my notes. So I just worked with it until I got a series of lines that I could use to do my journaling notes over. And always with these sorts of things, when you're dripping into the middle of a page, you need to make sure that you blot that middle out. Otherwise it will seep through to other pages that you've already completed and future pages. So that's a really good tip. So again with the Tombow, I'm doing it a smart way and just bringing it down, and often painting some of those drips down, just making sure that they flow. And so we've got 2 lines now of drips. And I like with the Tombows that you can go in again when they're wet. And all I did was just tidy that all up and dry it all off. Loved that. And the simple thing that I really wanted to do with this page to prep it was to get some of Kellyanne's butterflies, and you can get her at amothersart.com.au, and I've got at the end I've got her website address where she has her blog. And I essentially just wanted to get a whole heap of similarly toned butterflies and pop them all across the page as if they were flying and migrating across the page. And one thing with these, some were easier than others. The bigger butterflies were easier to get the stickers off than others. The smaller ones I found a little bit of a challenge with my nails, but I got them across quite well in the end, and they're a lovely set of butterflies, to be honest. I really liked the vibrancy of them and the colours. I liked that there was brown butterflies in there because there are plenty of brown butterflies, and it wasn't just all girly colours that there. And so I'm using the reds, oranges, yellows, brown, and I'm going to bring in some kind of fuchsia colour as a little bit different, and add that in because there wasn't very many brown butterflies in this particular packet. I think it's kind of a bit random. So I started using the pink a little bit to add an extra colour in, because I did want not a really thin band of butterflies that go across the page, but one that kind of split the page diagonally in two. And I really love it. It looks so cute. And part of this is making sure that your butterflies have got all different kinds of directions that they're following as if they're fluttering. And some of these butterflies were cut so that there's a deeper edge. And so now I'm just getting into a general's pencil a water soluble pencil here, and I'm just putting in some shadows as if the light's coming from the top, and I'm going to get my water brush and just add the shadows in as if the light's coming from the top directional corner, and it kind of starts to lift them off the page. And you do your shadows well like that, it lifts them off the page. And I'm using my Tim Holtz aqua brush because it's got a lovely fine nib, although I think that it's seriously overpriced for what you get.